The present is theirs, the future, for which I really worked, is mine. If you want to find the secrets of the universe, think in terms of energy, frequency, and vibration. I don't care that they stole my idea. I care that they don't have any of their own. The day science begins to study non-physical phenomena, it will make more progress in 1 decade than in all the previous centuries of its existence. Let the future tell the truth and evaluate each one according to his work and accomplishments. The present is theirs, the future, for which I have really worked, is mine. The scientists of today think deeply instead of clearly. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. We crave for new sensations, but soon become indifferent to them. The wonders of yesterday are today common occurrences. Of all things, I liked books best. I do not think you can name many great inventions that have been made by married men. The last 29 days of the month are the hardest. Our virtues and our failings are inseparable, like force and matter. When they separate, man is no more. The human being is a self-propelled automaton entirely under the control of external influences. Willful and predetermined though they appear, his actions are governed not from within, but from without. He is like a float tossed about by the waves of a turbulent sea. It is paradoxical, yet true, to say, that the more we know, the more ignorant we become in the absolute sense, for it is only through enlightenment that we become conscious of our limitations. My method is different. I do not rush into actual work. When I get an idea, I start at once building it up in my imagination. I change the construction, make improvements, and operate the device entirely in my mind. Be alone, that is the secret of invention. Be alone, that is when ideas are born. Great moments are born great opportunity. The spread of civilization may be likened to a fire, first, a feeble spark, next a flickering flame, then a mighty blaze, ever increasing in speed and power. The last 29 days of the month are the hardest. The scientists of today think deeply instead of clearly. One must be sane to think clearly, but one can think deeply and be quite insane. Inventors don't have time for married life. Peace can only come as a natural consequence of universal enlightenment. The progressive development of man is vitally dependent on invention. The opportunity for scientific development is lost in an environment which is not permissive. A new idea must not be judged by its immediate results. Money does not represent such a value as men have placed upon it. Intelligent people tend to have less friends than the average person. The smarter you are, the more selective you become. Most persons are so absorbed in the contemplation of the outside world that they are wholly oblivious to what is passing on within themselves. Instinct is something which transcends knowledge. We have, undoubtedly, certain finer fibers that enable us to perceive truths when logical deduction, or any other willful effort of the brain, is futile. All that was great in the past was ridiculed, condemned, combated, suppressed, only to emerge all the more powerfully, all the more triumphantly from the struggle. Our senses enable us to perceive only a minute portion of the outside world.